I will note, and I will say something at the beginning of the video, I should have had the tape on here to start, just to make sure when I've slipped up that there's a couple little dings and stuff here. It's not going to affect anything, but except that it, removes some of the finish off the top of the cymbal. So I'm going to use some tape now to help protect against that. So I recommend everybody do that right from the start. So make sure tape up your cymbal. So many of you guys may have caught our video of the repair that Pro Drum Shop did of my old school Peisty Rude. And well, let's just, yeah, in fact, look at this. This is, so Pro Drum Shop, one of the world premier drum stores for purchases, repairs, vintage equipment. I mean, it doesn't get, you don't get much more pro than the professional drum shop of Los Angeles. So this is just unacceptable. So what I'm trying to do today is use the Dremel. We already got this marked up. And we're gonna go ahead and try to be more pro than the Pro Drum Shop. Unfortunately, I'm using an old battery here. I ordered the replacement batteries for this. The replacement showed up, wrong battery. So we may have to continue on a different day if this battery won't hold enough of a charge to get through this all. But I wanted to give it a start, so here we go. All right, guys, well, so it's definitely working. We definitely got a ton of bronze coming off there. So I just wanted to show you guys. So now I have some clear etching. Look at, with just this little bit of time, and look at the lines that I have compared to what the pros did. Now, if this, if I actually had the batteries, this would pretty much be done and cut out, and I'd be on to cleaning up the edging already. This is how sad this repair is. Like, this is just 100% unacceptable. I don't even know how they could feel okay. If I would have handed somebody this and this was the final product I was giving them, I wouldn't ask for 20 bucks. I'd be like, man, I'm sorry it even turned out like this. Like, I can't give you money back, but I would feel like I would owe them money. Keep in mind, this cymbal just had a crack. There was no metal missing. There was just one crack. They did all this to repair one crack. And that's, well, anyway, so we're gonna get this battery charged up. I'm gonna see about ordering the right batteries. We'll get back to this, get this taken care of. Actually, by the look of it, the outline we're able to get, this is actually probably going to look pretty nice when we get done. So we'll see. It's a bummer the crack had to go in that far. We got to take a lot of metal out, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back on it. Once again, it's time to grind. So we got a new charge in our Dremel. Let's get to finishing this off. All right, so we're basically at the point now. I think I can go a little bit further on this other side here. We're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go in a little bit more on here, but when we get into the actual curve right here, I think we're gonna have to cut these other parts out and then take that slow, and I might have to just grind it out with a stone. We'll see. Let's finish this for now. All right, guys, so it's pointless to go any further now, but you can see we're cleaning up their fuckery. It's getting there, slowly but surely. So, all right. Just real quick to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm basically cutting in each side, cutting little bits of metal away, so I'm keeping that original line, so there's a nice symmetrical kind of curve to it. All right, now we're just back to that one little piece in the middle now. Everything else is about where it needs to be. All right, so you guys can see this is not the cleanest of edges, but we have a great platform to start with. So what we're gonna do is charge up the battery. We're gonna get the grinding stone in there. We're gonna clean all this out. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. We are most of the way done. So 95% of the way there, just need some more juice to get that grinding stone. Hey, what's up guys? All right, so we're looking at finishing up our cymbal repair now. We're gonna be going in with a carbide bit to clean it up, see how it works. I will note, and I will say something at the beginning of the video, this will be redundant at this point, but I should have had the tape on here to start, just to make sure when I've slipped up that there's a couple little dings and stuff here. It's not gonna affect anything, but except that it, you know, removes some of the finish off the top of the cymbal. So I'm gonna use some tape now to help protect against that. So I recommend everybody do that right from the start. So make sure tape up your cymbal. All right, so now we're just gonna go in and try to finish this up. So using our good old Dremel, and let's see. Now the hardest part is I'm gonna try to get this nice and even, nice and smooth. So this is the hardest part. So this is definitely the hardest part, is getting this transition looking smooth there. So as you're doing this, make sure to take your time. Don't rush it. All right, guys, I think that's it. Last thing to do now is to take some sandpaper. So I'll probably take some 200, 300, no more than 400 grit, and just clean this up. Leave the tape on to clean it up, and then take the tape off and see how we're looking. So I'm pretty happy with that right now. I'll have to do a side-by-side with this compared to how it started, but yeah, this is I feel good. All right, we'll get to sanding. All right guys, now we're gonna put the finishing touches on these edges. So I got some 320 and some 400. So we're gonna start with the 320, get it started, and then if that's all good, we're gonna jump over to the 400. So go with the 320 now. All right, so we did everything with the 320, so now we're just gonna finish off with some 400. All right, guys, I think that's it. Just go once over. Yep. All right, take the bottom off first. And it took a little bit of paint off. I should have been more careful about that. But it's one more thing for me to keep in mind next time. All right, now for the top. Use the tape to clean up any. All right. So there it is, guys. So in all fairness to Pro Drum Shop, every leftover mark they did was on the bottom of the cymbal. And given it was my first time trying it, as you guys can see, there's definitely a few little marks on the top. So this would have been avoided if I just would have put down the tape right from the start, which I should have marked it, taped it, cut it, ground it, then sanded it. Then remove the tape and we'd be ready to rock and roll. So this is looking great and feels good. I am stoked on that. Hells yeah. So that's a Maya first cymbal repair. Let me know what you guys think, and more importantly, what do you guys think about Pro Drum Shop's repair work that they gave to me versus my own homemade repair of their repair? Which one do you think is better? All right, you guys be as safe as you need to be out there. We'll check in the next video. Peace out, everybody.